In today's generation, eating disorders are not a rare occurrence, especially among competitive athletes. Most people overlook eating disorders in athletes because they expect for them to be in better shape than an average person who does not train or work out. Athletes typically are more competitive and disciplined individuals who go to great lengths to excel in their individual sports. This personality type, combined with the expectations of teammates and coaches as well as spectators, put them at a higher risk of developing an eating disorder than the average person.
I think there's definitely an issue when it comes to athletes trying to fit a certain body type, and that's just because of our media and what we're exposed to.
During the season, and they're working out like non-stop trying to get that perfect body like we were talking about. But then when the season ends and they don't work out as much, they're still working out a little bit, but then they start to eat a little bit more and get bigger and not as in shape. Do you think that when it's time for the season to come around and then they do start working out and everything and they're trying to lose that weight, that's contributing to all of this?
You have this thing called metabolism, and by not eating, people think that they're going to lose weight, but in reality, they're not going to be able to lose weight. See, you need fuel. The number in the scale, whatever that number says, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
Athletes who compete in sports that require speed, lightness, agility, and quickness are more at a risk for developing eating disorders than athletes that require muscle, mass, and bulk. Both men and women are vulnerable to eating disorders, although a greater percent of eating disorders are found in women. The three most common eating disorders found in athletes are anorexia nervosa, bulimia, and compulsive exercise. The real threat to an athlete with an eating disorder is the extreme stress placed upon the body. The practice of self-starvation, purging, or obsessive exercise has a harmful effect on performance. The process of binging and purging results in loss of fluid and low potassium levels, which can cause extreme weakness as well as dangerous and sometimes lethal heart rhythms. 15% of all student athletes reported having some behaviors associated with an eating disorder, such as binge eating and purging, but not severe enough to be considered true disorders. 38% of the athletes thought that parts of their body were too fat. Women reported wanting to lose an average of 7 pounds, while men reported wanting to gain 2 pounds. 14% of women reported they dieted strictly to maintain or lose weight compared to just 6% of men.
One of the things that personally that I'm learning right now is that God has given me this body. God has given me this body to take care of. And I honestly, because I've struggled with that in the past.
This is Jarrett Wright reporting for Eagle Vision News, Biola.